is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Goldmask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othniel, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless, but tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric.
Hello, whoever clicked.
It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are.
Ha! Oh. Whoa. Normally I would kill guys, but I don't really care right now. I'm doing a Cypher Pata build, so I kind of just need to push the game forward a little bit.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring. Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
Whoa, shoot! Well, I don't have any runes, so...
Hello.
Hello.
First playthrough?
Nope. Nope. Not at all. I've put probably 2,000 hours into this game.
Okay.
How's it going? You having a good day?
Yes.
Great.
Hello? Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the truth. Ah, you've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but
I was just scrolling. Got your stream.
the help
Cool.
is very much appreciated.
Well, I'm doing a Cypher Pada
Slight appearances,
build that I've
nobility
done
is
a couple
no
of
prerequisite
times,
to serving the
but
true
right now
Lord.
it's just right at the
You
start.
might have heard of me, Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood.
First step is
Take it back
to
for me. Oh, I see.
collect
You wish to
some
know the reward.
runes from
Fret
graveyards,
not.
because I
The
need a
great
How
lot
many
of
times have
runes.
you completed the game?
Fully through
The
once or
celebrations will be
twice,
lavish indeed upon the door of my
but
fort's
I play the game more like a roguelike. I just kind of start a new game every time I
Yes.
load it up.
Allow me to furnish you with a little
So I
advice.
don't get far enough
I
to
would
beat
take
the
great
game very
care to
often.
avoid Godric's
But I have
tarnished
put
house.
thousands of
Lucius,
hours into
that
exploring it.
depraved lot are obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the womenfolk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man. Has he no shame, the big girl's blouse? And to think, he's the blood of Godfrey, last of the golden lineage, though you almost wouldn't know it to look at him. Yeah, I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. Take it back for me.
You can collect 20k golden rune from the graveyard in Limgrave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one. There's a whole bunch of graveyards in Limgrave. There's one.
Yes, about 5-6.
Trying not to collect too many runes because I need to fight the chick to the north. So I'm trying to just get the golden runes so that I can use them at a certain point. Okay, there's that. I don't think I need this, but why not? I guess it isn't bad. It's actually pretty good for Cipher Pad now that I think about it a bit more. Grab the map. It's actually quite a ways back. Thanks for stopping in. I stream because I like talking to people while I play, but I don't have a lot of subscribers, so I don't draw a crowd. Oh, get lost, doggo. Nope. Keep going to the graveyard.
The more you interact, the more you can gather the audience.
Sure. That's true. It's kind of a chicken or egg situation. I interact with everybody who peeks in, but they don't always stick around very long. And they don't always subscribe. Which is fine. I'm not trying to, I ain't Mr. Beast. Haha. Okay, there's another one done. Okay, so now...
YouTube will promote your stream if the audience interacts in chat.
Yeah, and I tell them to. Okay, and then I need to talk to Dude now.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
You can also ask your friends to join. You can have your normal chat with friends and your stream will get promoted.
But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
You're a tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods. The howl of a wolf in the mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off. Good.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erdtree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff.
Which one is your favorite boss in Elden Ring?
Well, I mean, Margit is, probably the funnest, like, duel to fight, just because of how he moves. It's fun to predict him. Radon, if you didn't have to run towards him and get arrow shot at you, he would be probably at the top. But yeah, I think either Margit or Radon, Morgott or Margit, either one. Radon is the coolest demigod. He's the goat. But
And your favorite weapon?
In general, I mean, it depends. This game I'm using Cypherpata, which probably is my favorite troll weapon. But in general, usually I go double katana. So, Uchikatana is my normal weapon of choice, which gets upgraded eventually, but Moonveil is really good as an upgrade to katanas. I tend to play katanas in general, so Uchikatana, Nikiba, Rivers of Blood, that sort of thing. Rivers of Blood is pretty cool.
Both Uchikatana?
Yeah. You start a samurai, and then you get one from the dungeon just north of here. And if you start with one, then there's an Uchikatana up here. And if you start with one, then you get a second one. So my samurais tend to have two Uchi's. But this game I am trying to get
Favorite Ash
Cypher
of
Pata.
War?
Like I said, I use Moonveil, so Moonveil is pretty is pretty good. But as far as like investable Ash of Wars, not really sure. Most of the time, I play with weapons that either I like the Blood Strike, the one that you get from Kenneth Height's quest. I've used that one a while. Unsheath has a really good feel to it, so I stick with that quite a bit. I've used Sacred Blade a little bit more than I should, probably. But as for like late game Ash of Wars, I usually by that point I have changed to a Moonveil, so yeah, Moonveil's upgrade to the Unsheath is, I like the consistency of understanding the movements of it.
Have you ever tried Impelling Thrust?
It's all right. No, I have occasionally used a fencing weapon, but I haven't for a while. I'm sure it's good. All right, that's 3. Don't really need the axe, so I don't care about that right now. I think there might be a hidden graveyard directly to the north of here. There are a few that aren't even on the map.
I have to go. Take care.
Later. Thank you for checking in.
BTW, I have subscribed.
Cool. Well, I stream pretty much everything I play, so if you check back, I'll talk to you later.
Can you hear me? Help me. Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ah. Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end of me. Ah. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this. Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander Infinite. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter? I'm heading eastward to Redmane Castle on the southern edge. I've heard there's...
Oh, gee. Am I... Are you here as a customer? Nothing.
There's no mistake, is there? Death has left its mark once again. I'm sorry. I cannot give you your proper rights. But at least you did not join those who live in death. Your soul will return to the Earth Tree in time. Honeyed rays of gold deliver this spirit. Ah, a tarnished, are you? I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. The village here has been touched by death. And worse yet, it is home to a mariner. If you value your life, then go no further.
Interesting. Slash, holy shit, deadly terrifying, get me the fuck out of here. But that's where a couple of swords. Ooh, that's what I'm out here looking for, really, is these grave sites. What is below there, I wonder? Nothing? Shitty beef. Run, bitch, run! Come on. Nice. Eat shit, Anastasia, instead of tarnished.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
If you inherit the flame of frenzy, your flesh will serve. I'm sure most of you know about the honey scandal from last year. There was a huge video done that was essentially an expose on honey and how they were making their money and how terrible they are. Now, I'm confident with that fact because this video exposing the honey influencer scam.
I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
The creator, Megalag, went into detail talking about how honey was stealing affiliate links from other content creators, essentially taking away their commission and giving it to honey, all without telling anyone anything. That was a huge deal. Honey bad. Well, just a few short hours ago, he ended up posting a second video going further into investigating honey and their horrific business practices. Let me make it clear that what I just said is selling it short. It's so bad that PayPal took down his video, and no, that's not him just assuming that. He had it up on Patreon for early access, and PayPal sent a cease and desist. I figured with as big as this video is absolutely going to be, I was going to break down, give a bit more of a Reader's Digest version of it, as it is a 50-minute video, but I highly highly recommend you check out the entire thing. I will leave a link to the video and his channel down in the description. He did a lot of research and brought in a lot of evidence to support his claims. Now I think to start this video off, I want to go over the main points that he hits on in this video. I think the best way to get that started is just to show Megaleg setting it all out for us.
Well, you see, besides lying to consumers and stealing from influencers, Honey was also causing serious harm to small businesses. So much so that I believe brands have likely suffered millions of dollars in damages. But that's not all. In this video, you're also going to learn how Honey was collecting and sharing your data, and how they, in my opinion, illegally targeted minors through influencers such as Mr. Beast. Strong accusations, I know, but I have the receipts. 3 huge major claims. Number 1, that Honey had cost businesses millions of dollars of damage, as well as the fact that although Honey was pretty well known for saying we don't sell or share any of your, private information or like the data that we have, they did do that. Megaleg claims through the evidence he also provides that they absolutely did that to a staggering degree. And then thirdly, he claims that Honey was illegally advertised to children in droves. And somehow it still feels like he is underselling the points that he's making here because of how much evidence he brings up for each subject. So starting off that first point, we get into figuring out what is actually going on. The assumption was, based off of stats like this that Honey was showcasing, that most of the companies that were getting coupon codes, used by Honey were participating alongside Honey. They had a business deal figured out with an affiliate link, helping Honey out, etc. It turns out that, yes, there are about 30,000 participating stores, which means that they have a working relationship with Honey, and that agreement kind of helps that company weed through the discount codes that Honey provides and enables or disables Honey from using them. That may sound a little confusing, because how could Honey have codes that the business is not giving out? I came across this marketing podcast when they discussed the issue. What happens is, if I have Honey, for example, and I'm one of your best customers at your e-commerce store, and you decide you're going to do a promotion for your VIP customers. Maybe it's a flash sale, and you send me a special code. I go to your website, I legitimately have that code for you, I type it into the promo code field at checkout. Because I have Honey in my browser, it is able to scrape that code then and give it to everybody who uses it. They're using codes like Military Hero 30, clearly intended for a
Spoken
veteran.
echo words of Queen Marika,
First,
who vanished long ago. If you wish,
apparel
I
brand
will share them
where
with
they
you.
had a $75 off
Very
coupon
well.
code, but they didn't set a
In
minimum order
Marika's
value.
own
So
words,
people were
my
able to
lord,
get unlimited
and
merchandise
thy
for free
warriors,
as long as they kept
I
their order value at
divest
$75
each
per
of
time.
thee of
Okay,
thy
that's
grace.
insane. But I have
With
to
thine
admit,
eyes
at first,
dimmed,
I was a little skeptical
ye will
of the
be
claim
driven
that
from
Honey
the
was sending
lands
codes to
between.
users without their
Ye
consent.
will
Now,
wage
here's where
war
this
in a
gets
land
tricky.
afar,
Megaleg was able to get a
where
hold
ye
of
will
the
live
source code for Honey,
and
but you
die.
can see here he's talking
Well,
about the reason that he was hard pressed to believe
perhaps
that
that
this
might
specific
serve
thing was
you
happening, that they were
in
just
lieu
scraping
of
them
a
like that.
maiden's
Is that you
guidance.
have this.
Shall I let my hand share them with me?
Hang on a sec. trade again. safe journey.
Wait, well, you're back.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell. Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you. Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Raya Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
glad you took those who live in all the more. Well, another fool, but with a proud... How would you like... If you're inclined, then I'll introduce... I have a matter of... And the beast himself. What say you? Very well. I've marked the look. It will lead you to... What is it? The map indicate will lead you to...
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.